they receive billions of dollars in donations to help veterans, which is great for post 9/11 veterans. But for the rest of the veterans before 9/11, they don't give a shit.
You have been through so much of pain and trauma in your life, but again, I notice one thing, that there is a lot of humor in your writing. And you call it sarcastic and slapstick. Is it something like a mask you wanted people to show?
No, that's 80% of my personality. For me, it's like a challenge that I always try to make people laugh and always try to at least bring a smile to their face, because there's so much crap going on in the world and so much crap that goes on in people's lives.
You're brutally honest about the physical toll of Iraq, specifically the severe nerve damage from biological and chemical weapons. Do you think the public truly understand what our soldiers are actually exposed to over there?
No, of course not, because, for instance, we were actually experimented on by experimental vaccines from Big Pharma. They actually used to do this for mental institutions. They experiment on the mental patients, prisoners, but then, of course, laws change and they say, oh no, that's inhuman. But that never stopped from the military, because when you enlist in the military in America, you're no longer an individual, you're no longer a civilian, you actually become government property.
It broke my heart while reading that at the 40 years old, despite all of your accomplishments, you were homeless. I really want to know what was the hardest part of those 2 years on the streets.
Probably the hardest was being turned down for being a veteran. So every veteran that was discharged before 9/11, we don't count. So they receive billions of dollars in donations to help veterans, which is great for post 9/11 veterans. But for the rest of the veterans before 9/11, they don't give a shit.